Hey, let's get straight to it. No beating around the bush. It's Augur time. We're gonna be using Mrs. Big Hat, Big something else, Recluse, and we're gonna beat the shit out of the Augur. Let's get it. Setting it off, we drop in, clear the camp like normal, and then head into the mega church next door and kill all the bubble blowers that are inside, and scoop up a stone sword key. We next move on to another mega church with the exact same boss, and slowly but surely we take them all down. Afterwards, we hit up a church, and there's a super easy great enemy outside, so we walk the walk, talk the talk, and just spam silly little spells until we end up taking them out. Now, although Recluse isn't as fast early game as some other characters, I feel that she's still nice as fuck because she has great range and unlimited FP, and we take out the Miranda Blossom with ease. Using our stone sword key from earlier, I head to this Everjail and was having a little trouble at first, but after I realized I picked up a staff with a great spell on it, these dogs were kicked. And keeping the same theme, we head into the ruins nearby that has two more Bear Missoula dogs as the boss, and hitting them each with that spell twice takes them out. And real quick, while the storm was closing, I head up into this camp where there's a misbegotten at the end, and I pack him and all his friends into a ziploc and take them out back. I haven't had any real trouble yet in this run, and have just been spamming my little spells with little repercussions. Hopefully that keeps up. Night 1 boss time, and it's the ugly ass gaping dragoon. I like seeing all these old bosses from Dark Souls 1 and 2, but I feel that they should have updated their bag a little bit because all they really have are basic movesets and they are incredibly easy for this game. In a game like this where we have ults and shit now, they stand no chance, and I just stood in the pocket spamming spells and showed this man no respect as I dragged his ass on the dance floor. Alright, now it's time for day 2, and we started off by hitting up the center fortress where there's an ancient hero from Azure waiting for us down below. I can't lie, this man gave me a fair bit of trouble, and he was just pressing my ass like crazy. He managed to kill me once because I didn't have enough respect for his bag, and after dodging an attack, the time it took to cast a spell was too long, and he would just smack me in the face before I could dodge his next attack. Bro pressed me into the tunnel out of the boss fight, but I ended up killing him and getting my runes back, so I tied up the score at 1, and I'm going to be seeing this man next time for game 3 back in the crib. Bring your ass. At the top is an ulcerated tree spirit, who's a little difficult to fight up here because it's kinda a small arena, and this man loves to run around. Especially the move where he explodes and the yellow shit just goes all over the arena. I was having trouble avoiding it, but we were banging toe to toe with this dude, don't get it twisted. And even though he got a couple of licks in, we ended up blasting bro in the face and killed him. After killing him, the storm was coming, so I cleaned up a couple of the smaller enemies I came across on my way to the tree. The boss for night 2 is the full-grown Falling Star Beast, and that name is no lie, this dude can fight. I hadn't fought this dude in a minute, so it took me a little while to remember most of his moves, but around half health I was floating and read this man like a novel. He's got a lot of combos that leave him wide open, and after just waiting a little while, I blasted him. And this spell I got is just melting bosses, especially if I'm close to them. It does so much damage. And now that he's down, we head into the spirit shelter, buy our Wending Grace, just in case, and hit level 13. Alright, just like before, I'm going to go over some of the boss's moves and then show the fight. And this guy really doesn't have many moves. One that he loves to do is where he'll send a bunch of little bombs at you, and if you just keep moving, you shouldn't get hit by them. Another move is when he falls to the ground and puts you to sleep, and if you have a character like Wilder or Iron Eye, you can use your ult and interrupt the boss, but even if you don't, I use my ult just for the iframes so the sleep effect doesn't proc. One move he loves spamming is when he throws waves of water at you, and this move is pretty easy to dodge, you just have to dodge through it. Alright, one big move that you have to watch out for is when he drops a huge nuke, and it's this little one that slowly falls straight down. You can avoid it if you just run as far as possible, and when he gets pretty low, he's going to drop 2 nukes, so be ready for the second, keep running, and you're going to be fine. Finally, one other move that he may do is when he spins around and rushes you. It's not too fast, so you should be able to avoid it by dodging to the side. Alright, let's pay the cost and meet the boss and put this bitch down. Boom, halfway there, boys. Let's get it. But these last four are much harder, and I'm a little scared for what's to come. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon. Peace.